Hi there, it's Vivi again. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna talk about self-publishing and why I chose to self-publish in the first place. Okay, so the first thing you need to know is that not everyone wants to publish traditionally, okay? I know, mind-blowing. You're probably like, what? Yeah, actually, my decision to self-publish was not made out of 1,000 rejections. Actually, I haven't pitched my book to anyone, ever. I want to self-publish because it matches who I am as a person. So basically, here's the difference between traditional publishing and self-publishing. Traditional publishers basically do all the things like formatting, editing, book covers, sometimes even marketing, if they're big enough. And they do all that stuff for you, right? Obviously, you are a part of the editing process. But what I mean is they do all that stuff for you, and sometimes you don't have a lot of control in what happens. For example, you might end up with a book cover that you don't like. And that's okay. I mean, some people don't want the control. You know, if you're not a crazy control freak like me, it's fine. Publish traditionally. Maybe that's perfect for you. But me, I cringe at the thought of giving all of my decisions to someone because they're publishing me. Another reason that I love self-publishing is that it gives me the opportunity to be super creative. I'm a multi-passionate person who has been passionate about a lot of things. Like, at some point I was obsessed with formatting, at some point I was obsessed with marketing. I have been doing marketing for years and years and years. And also I have recently become a book cover designer. Well, recently, I think it's been like, 4 or 5 years. So you can see I have pretty much been a part of the whole publishing process. And then I was even obsessed with the publishing process itself, the self-publishing process itself, because I realized all of those parts of publishing to me are so interesting and so creative that I want to do them myself. Why not? It's okay if you're not super creative and you're not doing all these things yourself. That's fine. You can still self-publish, but generally, if you're not able to do those things yourself, I would recommend hiring a professional because they know what they're doing. So for example, if I wasn't a book cover designer, I probably would not be making my cover myself, because this is funny. When I was a teenager, I liked Photoshop, but I hadn't really learned a lot about design yet, so I was just using Photoshop for fun. And I was making graphics that were really cringe-worthy. I wish I could find them, but they got lost in past computers. And I was so excited that I could make something that I was showing people, and they were like, "That's so cute." And later I realized, oh my God, those were the worst. So when you like something and you're excited about it, like your book or using a graphic software or whatever, you might be so excited that you're blind to how much what you made sucks. I'm sorry, but I've been there. I'm not telling you that you suck. I'm just saying that there's this possibility of you sucking, and I've been there, so I understand, okay? This is why I recommend hiring a professional, for the editing, for the formatting, for the book cover. Of course, for the formatting, there's software that does that for you. Vellum, for example, is amazing, but I'm not a Mac user, so for me it's Atticus, which was released recently. Still in beta, but it's good enough. So you don't necessarily need someone professional for your formatting. You can do it yourself with a software. But when it comes to editing and book cover design, I don't know. It's your decision though. Because I have said in the past that I have self-published some short stories with zero budget, and the world didn't end. There were no lynching mobs after me. There were some people who mentioned something about typos or whatever. I don't care. It's like you decide what consequences you can live with, like for example, someone mentioning typos. And if you're good with that, go with the zero budget. I don't care. Like, I'm not gonna police you and tell you what to do and what not to do. I'm just recommending things based on my personal experience. Even for the books that I'm publishing right now, for the first book that I'm going to publish in September, I am not paying a lot of money to a lot of people, to be honest. And that's okay, because I've decided how to self-publish. And I'm hoping that my readers are going to enjoy the story more than they enjoy the writing style. I'm hoping that they will enjoy my book covers, even though I am a book cover designer, so I am making those myself. And yeah, just in general, I'm hoping that people like my books, and if they don't, I'm going to improve them. You know, I'm gonna improve them. I'm gonna publish new ones, better ones. It's not the end of the world. I think we all just do what we can, and then we learn from the experience, and then we get better. Right? What more can we do? I don't think anything has to be perfect from the get-go. You see, I was in the startup world where an MVP, minimum viable product, is what you release and then you improve it to make it better. Kind of like Atticus right now. You know, this formatting software that I'm using from Kindlepreneur. I love it. There are some bugs, but I know that the people behind it are working hard on making it better because I've used other software from those guys. So I know I'm in good hands, and I know that it's going to improve, and I know they listen to reports, emails, whatever. And I know what you're thinking. How can books be like that? You know, like a piece of software or whatever. A lot of self-published authors have started by publishing simple books that were not very professionally made, but then later when they had the funds for their books, then they invested the money into the old books, the new books. You know what I mean? Like, you can't invest money that you don't have, but you can do it later. And like I said, this is a personal decision that you make. So whether you decide to launch a perfect book, as perfect as you can make it, or whether you decide to perfect things along the way, that's your decision. I don't think neither one is bad necessarily or good. One might result in more sales and more favorable reviews, but that doesn't mean that we should put people down who don't have the money to self-publish perfect books. You know what I mean? So I'm in the do-it-yourself team, and I'm in the zero budget team, and you've been warned. So anyway, I think the video was about why I chose to self-publish, right? I chose to self-publish because everything is in my control, in my hands, because I'm learning a lot of new creative things, and because I love being creative on the internet and with books and everything, so yay! And if I hadn't written books, I would probably just keep doing covers and other things for self-published authors, but I happen to have some books that I want to publish, and it's time. You know, I've been saying this for so many years. Ever since I was 20 something, I've been saying I want to publish a book. Maybe this year, maybe next year, maybe in 5 years. Now I'm 35 and I'm finally publishing a book. And some of my friends are like, okay, like humoring me, knowing that maybe nothing's gonna happen. But the thing is, I've already decided, and I've already started on the work for the marketing, you know, set up all the accounts, the website. I've been editing the book. You know, I'm going to format it next. The book cover is done. Basically, I'm so close. I can smell it. Oh, finally. And by the way, being here now, I'm realizing it doesn't matter what age you publish at, you know? It doesn't matter whether you're 18 or 28 or 98. I think the important thing is that you get there and that you enjoy the process, that you enjoy your first book being published. I mean, I've published short stories before, but this is different. This is my first novel. And it's big, you guys. It's big. It's gonna be, I know it sounds cliche, but it's my baby and it's gonna be in my hands and I'm gonna show you when I unbox things, and I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm so excited. Not to mention, there's this amazingly big and thriving indie author community online that I am proud to be a member of. So if you self-publish, just know that there are people out there who know exactly what you're going through, who can help you along the way, myself included, and you're not going to be alone in your self-publishing journey. So there's never been a better time to self-publish than now. And just in general, do you realize how lucky we are to live in times when we can publish a book and then it's out there in the world for people to buy and you don't have to pay a lot of money to do that? Like, whenever was that the case? These are amazing times and I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. Yeah, I don't think there are any other reasons for my choosing to self-publish. I guess also I've just always been the do-it-yourself kind. That's kind of in my nature. I've always been entrepreneurial, just trying to do things myself or try to find creative ways to do things myself. So if you're kind of like that and if you like my other reasons, then maybe you're a future self-published author or you've already self-published. Let me know in the comments whether you've self-published, whether you're planning to, or whether you want to traditionally publish. Let me know what your decision is, or whether you're wondering if you should. Just let's have a discussion about it. Oh, one more point. Some people on the internet, on social media, would say that it's not legitimate. I don't subscribe to that idea. I do not. That's like saying a type of person is not good enough. I don't exclude books. I don't exclude people. I don't exclude anything. Everything is good as long as someone's enjoying it. Period. Okay? Okay. Thank you for watching this video. Let me know if you have any questions about self-publishing, by the way, because I've been through it before. And yeah, I'm gonna see you in my next video, which is probably gonna be about self-publishing again, about self-publishing my book. Oh, I'm almost there. Okay. See you next time. Bye.